We know the Black Stars is playing Korea in a friendly match. What's the update with that?
Oh, the update is that the Black Stars are trailing by a goal to 0.
Oh, no.
The goal was scored in the 63rd minute, just a few minutes before I walked on set.
And what does this mean for the Black Stars going to the World Cup?
Oh, yes. What it means for the Black Stars going to the World Cup is that, unfortunately, if this result ends up the way it is going at this moment, then it means that the Black Stars have lost back-to-back games against quality opposition, teams that have qualified to the World Cup, because South Korea and Japan have already qualified to the 2026 World Cup.
But are we not minded that we do not have our key players as part of this game? So is that a factor that we should consider?
Yes, we should consider that. But we also should be mindful of the fact that Japan, for instance, we lost to Japan by 2 goals to 0, but they also didn't have a key number of players featuring in that game. For instance, Karim Mitoma, who plays for Brighton and Hove Albion, he didn't feature in that game. Daichi Kamada, who plays for Crystal Palace, he also didn't feature in that game. But we ended up losing that particular game. And so once we play against quality opposition and we have a lot of question marks, then there's a bit of a worry going into the World Cup, because yes, we've qualified to the World Cup, but some of the countries that we played against, the quality that they offered in opposition, it wasn't the best. And so that's how come there are still question marks over Otuado's ability to coach the Black Stars to the elite level, because we've already failed one test, albeit in a friendly game against Japan, a team that has already qualified to the World Cup. And as things stand, we are trailing by a goal to 0 against South Korea. And the more worrying issue is that our coach, Otuado, identifies the areas that we need to watch out for, we need to look out for. But unfortunately, when we go into the games, it looks like the preparation isn't good enough. So for instance, against Japan, he said ahead of the game that Japan are quite good with the high press, and that we will need to play the ball long in order to beat the press. But in that game against Japan, they pressed us consistently, and the balls over the top to the strikers or to the forward line, who are quite pacey, they weren't good enough. And so yeah, it's all about how the Black Stars are able to prepare adequately once they've identified the weaknesses in the opposing teams that we are going to meet at the World Cup.
All right, thank you very much, Yao Jemita. Hopefully, Ghana equalizes before the game ends.